What are the rules for rooming houses? How do I positively cash flow my residential property? There are some requirements that you need to look out for, a few things that you're going to want to make sure you've got in that property before you go forward and try and do your conversion. The first is that you've got a floor plan that lends to this. You don't want to go and start doing extensions on properties and doing planning permits, which will take you a long time and cost a lot. Generally, what we look for is 4 and 5 bedroom properties that have extra lounge room spaces, dining room spaces, rumpus rooms, study rooms, anything that you can think of where we've got an extra common space in there can be either split into 1 or 2 bedrooms, depending on the size of the room and the allocations. Speaking of the sizes, our minimum size is going to be 7.5 meters square. If you've got study rooms that are smaller than that, that room cannot be converted. And that room and all rooms will also need light allowance, which generally means windows, right? It needs light and ventilation for you to be able to convert these spaces into rooms. So if you've got a dark study with no windows, you can't turn this into a bedroom. Another thing that you're going to need to look out for in terms of special requirements and whether or not your property can be converted is the size. This is a big one. If it's over 300 meters square, you cannot convert it without a planning permit, and that will require sprinkler systems, smoke alarms, disability bathrooms, usually ramps and things like that, unless you get some dispensations around that stuff. One thing you're not going to get a dispensation around is the sprinkler system, and it's going to be expensive. It will probably cancel out the viability of that deal.